Okay, so this is a video of Life is Feudal, the alpha build. I'm just sort of demonstrating the graphics a little bit as a comparison to those wanting to compare it with PFOs. Um, so there's one thing that definitely strikes me is sort of the lighting effects. When you look at the sun, you can see how it sort of creates the rainbow and more realistic lighting effects as if you were actually looking at the sun. Run up on top of this hill real quick, give you a little bit of view of surrounding area. You can see down there you're looking at the beach, and over there in the distance you see this snow-capped mountain. What you may not realize is that mountain is not actually part of the scenery. If you click and look at the map, that's a look at this mountain here on the map that has the snow cap on the top. And with the appropriate skills and everything, you could actually climb to the top of that mountain. So you can see the render distance is absolutely huge. The trees, in my opinion, look a lot more realistic. Most of the scenery looks a little bit more realistic. The main thing that you can kind of see that's a little bit off-putting is how the ground sort of spikes in certain areas and looks a little bit unnatural. But one of the things to keep in mind with the ground looking like that is that's because everything you see is fully terraformable. I can go ahead and go out on my terraform, do observe, and you see the slope of that ground. And so if I decided, you know what, this is too high, I want it to be a little bit lower, I just go ahead, drop out of the observe mode, get to a position where I can terraform, there we go, and we'll do lower ground level. And you take up that dirt and throw it somewhere else. So the scenery is probably a little bit cheesier in some ways, but that's because of this pretty awesome terraform feature that you can do absolutely anywhere. Another thing that really kind of struck me and made this game a lot more enjoyable for me is I'll go ahead and go down and show you the water effects. The water is pretty damn amazing. Off down into the coast. And you can see as I'm running by, there's different flowers and things that you see in the terrain. That may all look like scenery, but actually some of those different plants, I know bushes and some other things, actually affect, if you're an herbalist trying to gather for herbs, they can affect your chance to find things in that tile if it's got different plants on it. So not all those plants are scenery. Some of them actually mean something. So you can see the water effects here, which are pretty nice. But another difference between this game and Pathfinder Online at this point, dive down into the water, swim around. I don't think they have a breath system in yet. I've gone down quite a ways before and didn't seem to be running out of breath, but I'm sure it's probably going to be in eventually. If you turn around, you can see the sun up through the water, and you see as you get closer to the surface of the water, it gets more clear. You can see the scenery out through the water and pop up through the surface. So yeah, that's just kind of a demo. That's why I feel that it's better graphics. If anybody wants to create a video showcasing PFO's graphics in which they feel they have better visuals, I'd be open to entertain that argument.